Um, hey guys, I was led to make this video today, um, because I wanted to talk a little bit about being discouraged. I believe on one of my last videos, maybe not the last one, but probably the video before that, I think I was talking about like how heavy everything had been. I believe it was the week 26, week 27 update. I'll put it in the cards if it was, but I think I was talking about things being heavy at this point in time, emotionally, and how things just didn't really feel right, so to speak. But today's video, I want to talk about not being discouraged about all of the things that are possibly happening around you. Now, I don't know where this video is going because this wasn't even a video idea I had. I was just led to click the record button and start talking. So, what I would say is life is full of challenges, adversities. You have high and low lows, and every day seems to be a struggle. You know, you know, me, for example, I don't know if you noticed, but I have this cord going down my shoulder because my shoulder is bothering me right now. So this is a heating pad. But my shoulder's bothering me. I don't know. I think I did something to one of my molars. Rent is due. Like a lot of things are going on. Life is lifing, as people would say. But I don't want you to be discouraged because life is supposed to life. Things will happen. Things will happen. Bad things will happen. Good things will happen. In between things will happen. But we just got to keep going and we just got to keep pressing forward. I don't want you to think about the worst day of your life. But if you do think about the worst day of your life, what happened the next day? You had to get up and get over it and still keep going. And that's what we have to do. It's okay to have a pity party, but don't stay there. You know, have your pity party and just move on. I think it's okay to be sad, but we just can't wallow in the sadness and let it overcome us or consume us. We just have to remember to keep going. I think that's the main thing that I want to get across. Things may happen to you, but you just got to keep going. You got to keep going. And if you don't and decide to wallow in whatever the issue is, you can look up 3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years, 6 years, 10 years, and you'll be at the same spot. And if you think back, you'll say, well, man, if I would have just kept going, I could have possibly overcome this by now, or I could have been further along, or, whatever the case may be. So I just want you guys to stay encouraged through your trials and your tribulations, and especially, during your weight loss journey, if you're on a weight loss journey. A lot of us didn't get here overnight. I mean, I didn't wake up yesterday. Like, I'm super obese. What happened? Like, these are decades long, lifelong struggles that we might possibly have. Maybe it might not have been that long for you. Maybe it's only been a few years for you that you've been struggling with your weight. But these are problems that we had for a while, and we just can't wake up and expect everything to be everything. So even if you're not on a weight loss journey, I assume you might be if you're here, but if you're not, I mean, it still can apply to you. going through whatever situation you may be going through. You could possibly have some relationship issues with your spouse or your parent or your sibling. You could have, I don't be making up situations, but you could have any struggle that you're going through. Don't be discouraged. Just remember to keep trying to put one foot in front of the other. You know, I don't want to say a house is built brick by brick, but I think it's just the repetitive and cumulative nature of everything around you, and then you'll look up and then you'll say, oh, look, I have progress. And sometimes I think the hard part is in the middle of whatever you're going through, you can't see the progress. If you're on a GLP-1 and you're a turtle and you're losing, you know, a half a pound here, 3/4 of a pound there, and you don't see overall how much you've lost. So you just see, oh, I only lost a half a pound this week. Oh, I only lost a 1/4 of a pound this week. Oh, I gained a pound this week. But overall, if you go through your journey and you look, and, you know, maybe 3 months from now, you've lost 20 pounds. It's like, oh, well, I lost 20 pounds. And you didn't even realize because you were so busy concentrating on the little progress that you thought that you were making and didn't realize how far you've actually come. So I just want you to remember, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what's happening in the world, don't let that consume you. Don't let that overtake you. You just got to keep pressing forward. Just keep pressing forward. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. And if you are finding it hard to keep going, you could, of course, you know, say something down in the comments and let us support you. But most importantly, if you're feeling really, really in a deep, dark place, I really want you to consider possibly talking to somebody in a mental health space and capacity, like a real professional, if you're really feeling really down. Because sometimes people feel down and then you don't know that they're down, and then something, you know, catastrophic happens. I know, for example, you know, like Robin Williams, like the comedian, like he was making everybody laugh. And he was just tormented on the inside and nobody knew. We were just all kikiing, and next thing you know, he's gone. And I don't want that to happen to any of you guys. I don't want you to be in a place, in a dark place where you might possibly hurt yourself or hurt others. I just want you to know that somebody does love and care about you, and you have to love and care about yourself enough to seek the help that you really need. Yeah. I don't like to say that people should do things for other people, but I will say sometimes you don't know the impact that you have on people's lives, and somebody out there will miss you. And I just want you to try to talk to somebody about that. Not necessarily me, because I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl on the internet with a camera. But if you are really, 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 really feeling down, and you feel like you can't get through it, you can't get past it, you can't overcome it, then I really want you to talk to somebody. So I love all of you guys. I appreciate all of you guys. I'm sorry if I was sitting here rambling, but I hope that you gained something from this conversation, and I'll talk with you later.